This video will cover two functions in Excel, the AND and the IF function, as well as an absolute formula. The spreadsheet will determine whether the employees listed in column A will receive a bonus based on two criteria. The first one, whether their performance rating is greater than or equal to a 6, and whether their actual sales are greater than or equal to the quota that was set for them. The first thing we'll do is fill in column E, which is their eligibility, and we'll do that using the AND function. So I'll click here in cell E4, come up to the Insert Function button. The dialog box opens up. If the AND function isn't showing, you can just type it in here and say go, and it'll find it for you. Then click OK. You'll then get another dialog box with the function arguments, and you'll notice Excel has filled in the equals AND. So our first logical test is whether the contents of D8 for Minnie Mouse is greater than or equal to a 6 performance rating, and our second criteria will be whether Minnie Mouse's actual sales in C4 are greater than or equal to the quota in B4. And notice there's a third logical box, and they'll keep repeating, so the AND function can set multiple sets of criteria. I'll say OK, and I will fill this column in. Notice with the AND function you can only get a true or false result. So based on that, I have 3 employees who will get a bonus. The next thing we'll do is in column F, determine their bonus amount. So for Minnie Mouse here on line 4, we'll use the IF function. So again, click on the Insert Function, find the IF function and say OK. Now we'll fill in the function arguments for the IF. We have to set our logical test, and in this case we'll say if, and notice Excel filled that part in, if the contents of cell E4 equals true, and here the next line, value if true, we're going to now calculate Minnie Mouse's bonus if she gets one. So we'll say C4 times the bonus amount up here in cell F2, which is 1%. I'll click in the next one, value if false, and type in a 0 because there won't be a bonus if there's a false in the cell. Say OK, and in this case it calculates Minnie's bonus. I'll now fill this formula down, dragging the fill handle. And you'll notice that there's something wrong because our 2 bottom employees here didn't get a bonus. If I come back up to my formula in F4, click on the Insert Function box again, I'll notice right here C4 times F2. This F2 needs to be an absolute formula so that when I fill it down, Excel won't change that cell. It'll refer absolutely to F2 for every employee. The shortcut for an absolute formula is to hit the F4 button on your keyboard, and that puts the $ around that cell. Say OK, and if I fill it down again, you'll notice I now have 3 employees with a bonus. If I double click to check here on Sleeping Beauty, you'll notice that it multiplies her actual sales times the bonus amount. The reason for referring to a cell instead of the 1%, if I change this 1% to a 2%, watch what happens to these figures as soon as I hit enter. And that's why you would always refer to a cell. Excel will just multiply the cells regardless of what's in there. And that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it.